Okay, for example 4, it says the district ranger wants to build a new ranger station at the location of the fire tower. So if we take a look at the picture, currently the ranger station is here. He wants to build it here where the fire tower is because it would be closer to Bald Mountain. So currently the ranger station that's currently there is 2.1 miles from Bald Mountain. He's saying if we put the ranger station here that the location will be closer to Bald Mountain. And the question is asking, is the district ranger correct? Explain. The explanation will simply be it's either less than or greater than 2.1 miles. So basically, they've given us two sides of this triangle. If we fill in the third side, the side we care about, from Bald Mountain to the fire tower here, that's in essence what we're trying to find. So let's just call that X. Looking at the other information given, we have this side and the angle between the two sides. So we have a side angle side set up, which means it's a law of cosines problem. And with side angle side, again, the side opposite the angle is the side that gets isolated. So X is opposite 49 degrees, so X squared is all by itself on the left. On the right hand side, we're going to square one side, so 1.4 squared. We're going to square the other side, so 2.1 squared. We're going to subtract 2 times 1.4 times 2.1 times cosine of 49 degrees. So again, just the basic law of cosine setup using the formula. We don't know this. This side is opposite this angle, so the side opposite the angle is isolated. Everything else over here is all numerical. And when we have a side angle side, we just evaluate all this, and then we have x squared equals that number. We can type exactly what I see there into a calculator. I mean, it's not a need to necessarily, I mean, I'd like to see this on your paper, but if you can type all that in, 1.4 squared plus 2.1 squared minus 2 times 1.4 times 2.1 times cosine of 49. Okay, you're welcome to do that, hit enter, and that's what it is. So 2.5124. So if x squared equals that number, to get x, we're going to take the square root of that number. So the square root of 2.5124 is 1.59. So, looking at the picture again, we just figured out what x equals. The distance from the fire tower to Bald Mountain is 1.59 miles. The ranger said that we want the fire ranger station here because it would be closer to Bald Mountain. Currently the ranger station is 2.1 miles from Bald Mountain. 1.59 is less than that. So is the ranger correct? Yes. Explanation, there's your explanation. You don't feel like you have to reinvent the wheel to explain something if the math shows everything is true. So, in essence, your homework problems will be involving the law of cosines. They may ask questions like this. They may just say find a side, find an angle, whatever. So again, side, angle, side, use law of cosines, use it appropriately, and find what they're asking you to find.